No, no way. Fighting games not allowed to look this good.
Yo, this looks crispy! What the fuck? Look at their fucking faces! Oh, that looks so good! No way!
Oh, the devil gin! Yo, here it comes!
Don't ask me for shit.
What's up, guys? It's me, boy Kwis, and we are back again with another video. And we just have to talk, guys. We have to talk. Today is the day, December the 8th. Save the date, D8 date. Today is the day. Technically, it's tomorrow for me because it's going to be like midnight. I'm literally, as I'm uploading this video, like it's like 12 hours or something before the announcement's gonna whatever. Like, I'm excited. And first off, like, I know there's no lights on behind me. I lost the remote for my floodlights, so at some point I'm going to be getting some new ones that are going to be controlled by my phone, because I lose the remote very often, but that's not important. And also, today is a day of double uploads, so we're having a double upload. It's gonna be 2 videos today, so you guys get excited for that. Like and subscribe for double uploads. I know you guys enjoy that, so you guys can thank me later. But anyway, we need to talk Tekken 8, December the 8th. Save the date. Today is the day, and we have to talk about the announcement. We have to talk about what is going to be there, because they are really hyping this up, like a lot. Like, they are really hyping this up. Like, I know I'm the one that sometimes is like, okay guys, measure your expectations. They're not going to show anything too crazy. It's going to be something tiny. But I think for this one, we are getting something big, because from the moment Tekken 8 was first ever teased to us at Evo, the Game Awards tweeted about it from then, and up to now they have done so much to hype this up. Like, we've had the save the date, they sent the shirts. My shirt, it might arrive today, I don't know. So my save the date shirt, I did get an email from the Bandai Namco UK community manager, so maybe I get my shirt in time for tonight, maybe I don't, but eventually I'll have one of the save the date shirts. I mean, after December 8th, it's kind of redundant having one, but it'll just be nice to have that little part of Tekken 8 history with me. So hopefully it gets here in time. But they're doing so much to promote this. Like, I've seen some people with it, you know. I saw Shaiko, Jay, the main man, obviously Eris and Rip, you know, all these guys that got the save the date shirts. You had Harada's little Christmas video. I know you guys saw that at the intro, the Harada Christmas. Like, they've never done this before when it's come to hyping up something new. Like, normally they're just like, oh guys, blah blah whatever. Like, but this is big. This is big, and I just want to talk about what we could potentially get. So the first thing, and I think something people are really expecting and hyping up right now, is a beta. Now, there was a leak not too long ago about, like, some guy had like a Tekken 8 download on like Xbox or something. I think I'll put on the screen so you guys can see it. There's a leak for Tekken 8, and with this timing, people are speculating this could mean a Tekken 8 beta, which I think would be pretty cool. Street Fighter 6 having another beta pretty soon. I've got in for I registered for that one, and hopefully I get in for that one, because I don't like the lottery system. Kind of sucks, but I understand you want to give as many people a chance to play it without any kind of favoritism. But in this situation, I'd like a bit of favoritism. Like, I'm a content creator, like, you know what I mean? Like just slide your boy as Street Fighter 6, you know, beta, you know, just for the one time, that'd be really nice. Well, this one we could potentially like a Tekken 8 open beta, which I would see. Here's the thing, I know I want to get excited for this, whatever they're showing tonight, but I don't think we should be. I think something like an open beta at this point would be insane. Like, I think that would be insane. But with this is the thing, there's so much going on with Bandai Namco potentially saying they could release the game as early as like March 2023. This could be a good time for an open beta. Like, they're aiming for like March, April time, which I think is absolutely crazy that they could do that. Yeah, I'm going back in my head to the article. I might have misquoted the article. I'm going to put it on the screen just so you guys know whether or not I'm right or wrong on that one. But this would be a good time for an open beta. But if not, they may be another closed. They may be doing a closed beta like Street Fighter 6. Could be one of the lottery systems. Blah blah blah. But if so, I'd like a bit of favoritism on that one as well. Outside of Tekken 8, you know, beta code, that'd be really nice. But an open beta would be good for all. And I don't know the likelihood of this one, just because me personally, I've been saying I think the earliest we get Tekken 8 is late next year, late 2023. We're gonna have, I believe we're gonna get at least one more Tekken World Tour, Tekken 7, and when that is over, Tekken 8, we'll probably see Tekken 8 blah blah, you know, hyped up then, because I can't imagine us doing one more Tekken World Tour with Tekken 7 while Tekken 8 is still out. I think that would be a horrendous move. You know, we're still doing a Tekken 7 World Tour and Tekken 8, you know, is already there. People are going to be way less excited for that World Tour and be like, why are we not playing the Tekken? You know what I mean? So unless they, you know, do a Tekken 8 World Tour next year, which I think would be an insane timeline, but you know, they might pull it off. They might make it happen. I know there's talks and stuff going on. So there is a chance we could get a beta to be announced. And I think obviously the main thing, I think the bare minimum we are going to see is some gameplay. You know, obviously we're going to get some gameplay. We've already seen some gameplay, but that was story mode. It's hard to judge what that could really mean. You know, like that it's moving a bunch of pushback and this, like how much does it really mean in story mode? Like even in the Tekken 7 story mode, moves have different properties. If they showed like, you know, like Kazuya or Heihachi's Rage Art or something like that, like they literally have different moves. You literally have Shin Akuma in Tekken 7 story mode. You know, they have different properties, so I don't know how much you can take from that. I'm hoping we get to see like literally what the UI looks like, so the health bars, the round count, and just straight just some matches happen. Like obviously not like a full match of Tekken, but like you know, just some gameplay, what's happening, you know, some combos, because I'm excited to see what the combos actually look like, because first off, we know how amazing the game looks. That cannot be stated enough. Like it looks amazing. And the combos we did see, like, you know, we saw Kazuya do the down 4-2 perfect electric combo. We still have tailspin in the game, like they flip through the, like, I want to see what combos look like. I think, like I said, the bare minimum we're going to get is some gameplay when it comes to this Tekken 8 reveal trailer, something. And you know, I've got so much to talk about, and I'm really holding myself back. I hope you guys, I hope my excitement is beaming through you guys at the screen right now, because I'm very excited for this, and I hope it's coming off correct. And then the next thing I think we are going to get is, we're going to get some characters. We're going to see some characters. Like, I think we have to. How much they're hyping this up, we have to see a gaggle of characters. I want to see a bunch of characters. I don't know if we're going to see Hwoarang. I'm just going to get that out there now. Like, I do think he's very likely to come back. He's a very popular character in the game since Tekken 3, hasn't missed a game since then. I hope we'll probably get him back. I don't know if we'll see him. I'll let you guys know that if we do see him, I'm going to go mental. Because, by the way, guys, I will be streaming my reaction to this. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch. It's going to be on the screen somewhere. I will be streaming that, so make sure you guys you are tuned in, you are locked in for that, because 12:30 a.m. GMT is when it starts, and I guess the rest of the time zones will be on the screen somewhere, so you guys know what that means for you. So make you guys, you are locked in on my stream. I'll be streaming a few hours before as well, just to get happy. Be locked in, because if they show Hwoarang, I'm gonna go insane. I need you guys. I will blow my gasket, but I don't know how much it is. But I think we're gonna see some stable characters. I think we'll see like a Pools, your Laws, your Ninas. We're gonna see a bunch of those characters. We may see a new character. I think that's something people are not sort of taking into account. We might get a head start and see one of our new Tekken, because there will be new characters. Remember, new game, new character. We'll get new characters, so we might see one of the new characters. I think that'll be exciting. And this slowly moves on to my next point of what I think we could see. We may see our first guest character. Now, I know guest characters have a bit of a bad rap when it comes to Tekken 7, but mainly the 2Ds. They've been a bit of a bother. They've been a bit of a bother. Okay, they've been a bit of trouble for the community. But I think outside the 2Ds, I think this guest characters were done very well. You know, I think Noctis did his job, decent character. Negan, I mean, is Negan. He did whatever he was supposed to do, you know. But I think a character that maybe, you know what, I think a character that'll go crazy, a guest character that absolutely go crazy. And I think it's insane that they weren't in the last game. I think Tifa. If they show Tifa tonight or tomorrow morning for me technically, but if they show Tifa, it's gonna blow the roof off the place. Because here's the thing, imagine the trailer. Me and Spag were actually talking about this on our way back from Paris for UFA, but imagine this, right? You have Asuka. First off, they show Asuka. That's going to send people crazy and stuff. Already. You see Asuka like walking down the street or something like that, and then she just like bumps into someone. right? And that person, and then she turns to that person, she's like, hey, what are you doing? And that person turns around and it's Tifa, and then they fight. Like that idea for a trailer, if we show that, if we see that tonight, by the way, Bandai Namco, run me my fucking check. But that would be insane. Like, I think that would go absolutely crazy. The Tifa, like, because I think Tifa was the Final Fantasy character that we should have got in the first place, not Noctis. Like, I'm a Noctis player myself, like the character. But I feel like Tifa makes more sense considering hand-to-hand combat. And I think the timing now will be amazing because Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, the remake, is coming out or is out. I don't know my dates, but around this time, Final Fantasy VII, this would be a good time. This would be a very, very good time for that. And then the last thing I think people are really looking forward to seeing, I don't know how likely it is, but if we do get this, I'm gonna lose my head. But I think there's a good chance that we may even get the release date. Now, I don't know how far away the game is. I don't even think Street Fighter 6 has a release date yet, and that was already announced. They've had a couple betas there. I think they're further ahead in the development schedule than Tekken 7 are, as far as we know. But with how much they're hyping this up, how much they're bringing our eyes towards this, you know, the Game Awards, Save the Date, Tekken 8, sending the shirts, Harada doing, you know, all of this promotion they're doing, I feel like something like, first off, they have to do something big already. And there's the expectations, they're set up now. You know, I feel like some of the stuff I mentioned, like, you know, just gameplay, character rules is the bare minimum. If they want to go above and beyond, I feel like that would be insane. However, I don't want it to be rushed. I don't want them to you know, to do a little, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to go too crazy and push things up too early, especially because the base versions of Tekken games are normally a mess. Tekken 7.0 was a mess. Tekken, you know, 4.0 was a mess. Every Tekken game you can think of has had some kind of mess. There's been broken characters and things have been wrong. For example, Tekken 7.0, Akuma's down 3 combo did not have to be clean hit. Brian's hatchet kick was a counter hit launcher. There was a lot crazy going on in that game. Claudio's back 1 was a counter hit launcher. You know what I mean? There was a lot of crazy stuff, and the game needs some testing and And I think with no arcades to sort of test Tekken 8 in, because that was normally how the games were beta tested. Like, they put in the arcades first for a few years. The Korean, Japanese players, you play this game, have some fun. That was how it worked. The arcades are slowly dying out. Like, I think even Green Arcade is closed. Like, I feel like this is going to be, they might even just throw the game to the wolves, be like, here you go, and give it a bit early so that we could see a release date. I don't know how likely that one is. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that's a bit of copium for me. I'm just so excited that I'm just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. And like, if I get 2 out of like 4 predictions right, I'll be happy. But yeah, if we get a release date, I feel like, you know, and if we did, like I said, to me, the earliest we can get the game, for me personally, be late next year. But Tekken World Tour finishes in February, and I think there'll be one more Tekken 7 Tekken World Tour. But if there isn't, and there's going to be a Tekken 8 World Tour, March, April, June, July, August, they're all on the table. They are. And if they announce that, hey, you heard it here first. But the main reason I sort of go against that is because Harada once said on a Harada's bar, I think, that he doesn't like he doesn't really like promoting his games in competition with other fighting games. For example, Street Fighter 6, that's on the way, that's coming out. I think he wouldn't really want to step on that's toes. I think he said that. So he wouldn't really step on the game's toes, so he might sort of like take a step back and let Street Fighter 6 do their thing. Their beta, I think, next week. So maybe he doesn't want to release the game as early because of that, because Street Fighter 6 will be coming out next year. Or maybe he's just like, you know, well, this is the business, this is how this goes. You know, we've been working at the same time, the schedule just happened to coincide. You know, that could be the way things go. But either way, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What we'll be seeing tonight, later on, what will be like, what do you want to see? I know I did a community post about this, but now is your time to sound off in the comment section about this one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.